Have you ever looked up at a plane soaring through the sky and wondered how on earth did they make that? It's a bit like a magic trick, isn't it? One minute there's a bunch of metal and wires, and the next it's a giant bird of steel defying gravity. Well, let me tell you, the process of building a plane is as fascinating as the flying machine itself. It's a mix of clever engineering, powerful machines, and the hard work of thousands of skilled people. We're talking about creating something incredibly complex, a masterpiece of modern technology from scratch. It's like a giant Lego set, but instead of plastic bricks, we're talking about titanium wings and jet engines more powerful than a rocket. So buckle up, petrolheads, as we take an exciting journey through the fascinating world of aircraft manufacturing. Before a single piece of metal is cut, every plane starts its life as an idea, a dream of flight captured on paper, or these days on a computer screen. This is where the engineers step in, the masterminds behind these airborne behemoths. They sketch out the plane's design, figuring out how to make it fly high, fast, and most importantly, safely. These aren't your average doodles, though. These are detailed blueprints, like a giant instruction manual with thousands of parts, measurements, and calculations. It's like the ultimate game of Tetris, fitting all the bits and pieces together perfectly. These plans will guide the entire manufacturing process, so they've got to be spot on. Now, let's head into the factory, where the real magic happens. Imagine giant warehouses filled with massive machines humming away, sparks flying and metal clanging. This is where the raw materials are transformed into the plane's parts. We're talking about huge sheets of aluminum alloy, titanium, stronger than your average steel mate, and composite materials, all carefully selected for their strength, lightness, and ability to handle the stresses of flight. These materials are cut, shaped, and molded into everything from the sleek fuselage, that's the main body of the plane, to the intricate wing panels. And think of this stage as a giant 3D jigsaw puzzle, but instead of cardboard, it's with massive airplane parts. This is where the different sections of the plane, like the fuselage, wings, tail, and all the internal systems, start coming together. Skilled technicians work tirelessly, carefully fitting each part into place like a well-oiled machine, or should I say a well-built plane. They use massive cranes, lasers for precision alignment, we're talking millimeter perfect, and some good old-fashioned elbow grease to get the job done. It's a bit like watching a well-choreographed dance with everyone knowing their steps perfectly. You might be surprised to know that building a plane isn't all about brawn. It's about brains too. The aerospace industry is jam-packed with cutting-edge technology. We're talking robots that can work with incredible precision, lifting and positioning heavy parts with ease. Then there are computers that control massive machines, cutting and shaping materials with laser-like accuracy. These high-tech helpers not only speed up the process, but also ensure that every single component is built to the highest standards of quality and precision. Section 6, testing, 1, 2, 3, making sure it's airworthy. Before any plane takes to the skies, it goes through rigorous testing, and I mean rigorous. Safety is paramount, and engineers want to make sure that this baby can handle anything thrown at it. We're talking about wind tunnel tests to see how the plane performs at different speeds and weather conditions. They even simulate bird strikes. Yep, you heard that right. They fire fake birds at the plane to test its strength. It's all about making sure the plane is as tough as old boots and ready to fly high. Section 7, ready for takeoff, final touches and first flight. This is the exciting part. After months, sometimes even years of work, the plane is finally ready for its grand debut. It gets its final coat of paint, the engine is given a good once-over, and all the systems are checked and double-checked. Then comes the moment of truth, the first flight. It's a nerve-wracking but exhilarating time for everyone involved, as the plane takes to the skies for the very first time. Section 8. Fun facts from the hangar. Did you know that the world's largest passenger plane, the Airbus A380, has a wingspan wider than a football field? That's massive, and get this. It takes about 15,000 litres of paint to cover the entire exterior of a Boeing 747. That's enough to paint your house, your neighbor's house, and probably their garage too. Oh, and here's a cool one. The tires on a large aircraft can withstand landing speeds of up to 288 kilometers per hour and can be used for up to 500 landings before needing a change. Now that's what I call heavy-duty rubber. Section 9, up, up and away. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the incredible world of how planes are made. From those first sketches on a blueprint to the heart-stopping moment of the first flight, it's a journey of innovation, precision, and a whole lot of hard work. The next time you see a plane soaring through the sky, take a moment to appreciate the amazing engineering and craftsmanship that made that flight possible. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a plane to catch. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content.